cheese is plastic. Okay, because I don't think that there's any milk product in this whatsoever. It's that, processed cheese. Or, as they call it, American cheese. Boy, how embarrassing is that, eh? All the great cheeses in the world, you got Limburger, cheddar, Colby, provolone, all these wonderful cheeses from all over the world. And this here, that's American cheese. Boy, you guys, USA, I love you, man. I love the people in the USA, except for the people voting for Trump. But this is embarrassing. You need to make America great again and get a better cheese, okay? Well, it's dry. Really dry. But not our cook's fault. It really needs a big gob of mayo on it. Big gob of mayo. Yeah. And maybe real cheese. Cheddar. Instead of American cheese. Right? So what about this Donald Trump guy? Are you guys really going to vote for this guy? I mean, you're going to let this guy handle the buttons? Now, there's a couple of countries that I would be behind him nuking. I mean, the annoying ones, that are causing all trouble in the world. Uh-oh. I think I see a security coming. They're
I can see his head like here. He's not that far back.
Yeah. They're like the cops in the ice road. Just a point, eh? No. What countries would you... Shut up. What country would you
Can you call me next time? I was watching a movie here.
Hey, quit interrupting me, maybe.
Oh, it's Invincible. It's a football movie.
Oh, see? Almost choked to death. Dangerous my business. Obviously.
That's a good one.
I need some Mountain Dew.
Pretty much a half K there behind Larry.
So, anyways, I'm on my 5th trip to Gaucho Quay. I'm sick of it already. But, pretty much got to stay here till it's over. I mean, the biggest thing I'm looking forward to is the drunk at the end. Already started stockpiling aspirin for the hangover. All seriousness aside, I'd like to endorse somebody else while I'm here. Who do I want to endorse? I'll have to think about this.
Okay, what side do you want us on? No cap.
Oh, Gene O'Neill. He's got a couple of books out. The Hitchhiking Effect. But he's also got a series coming out. I'm sorry, Gene. I mean, I'm really friggin' tired. It's 3:26 a.m. I'm driving 25 kilometers an hour across a lake. It's going to take 2 hours. And I'm forgetting the name of your series. What's it called? Okay, he has the Hitchhiking Effect, the Algernon Effect. But there's a series coming out, which by the way, I've purchased advance from Written Backwards Publishing, and it's being edited by the uber talented Michael Bailey. Anyways, oh shit, Gene, I'm sorry. I'll put a subtitle below this. I'm just, right now my gray matter is basically floating in Campbell's fucking vegetable soup and cheese. So, this thing's still on? It is, still on. So, I mentioned I'm the author of Acadia Event. Good book. James Cameron. So I think we're getting to the point where we're going to probably wrap this up. I'm actually listening to an audiobook. I've been listening to a number of audiobooks just recently. I've listened to Robert Bloch's Psycho and his follow-up Psycho House. I think I already mentioned that. In addition, I just finished Sudden Prey by John Sanford, which is an old Lucas Davenport book. I'm a huge fan. I love the Lucas Davenport and Virgil Flowers series by John Sanford. And now I've moved on to an old standby, or the follow-up to Mr. Mercedes by Stephen King. I'm listening to the audio version of Finders Keepers, which seems to be bumbling along okay. I don't know if it's good. It's really King's greatest novel, but it's still quite interesting characters, and he revisits a character from the first book, Mr. Mercedes. So that's, I would suggest, so far based on what I've gotten into, is it's worth a read for sure. And so yeah, absolutely check her out. So on that note, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna shut this down for now. It's kind of getting to that point where it's getting long in the tooth anyways. Probably the whole damn thing is long in the tooth. But I like to recommend that you drink more Ovaltine and listen for the Orphan Annie radio show, which will be on next week. Big shout out to my friends on the East Coast. Who are they? Oh yeah, Christy Peterson Schoonover, Philip Perrin, Tony Tremblay, Sidney Lee, Gardner Goldsmith. Who else we got here? Kyle Rader, Patrick Lacey. I'm gonna miss somebody. I know it. I also like to give a big shout out to my friends in Michigan, Eric Webster, and the hell's his name? Guy wants to go back to store. Oh yeah, Dan Hunter. Dan Hunter, man, CrossFit. Hey, Dan, I'm doing what I can with my kettlebell, but man, it's tough by the hours I'm pulling. But I promise when I get back from the ice, I'm going to get down to business and get real serious. So, but I'll do what I can up here if I don't turn it into some kind of a drinking apparatus at the end of the ice road. I'd also like to thank the Academy and Art Bell from Coast to Coast AM. Not you, George Norrie, you suck. And New World Order. Can we go back to the UFOs, please, on Coast to Coast AM? What did you guys do? God's sakes. New World Order. Sound like crazy men. Probably vote for Trump. And, by the way, I'm not endorsing Hillary Clinton either, as a Canadian, because every fifth Canadian in Canada gets to vote for a presidential candidate, and I'm the fifth in the line of the five. So I actually get to vote for your next presidential candidate, and I'm not endorsing Hillary Clinton. I think that she's a ghoul, quite possibly a changeling, or an alien. I keep expecting her to rip her head off and to see a praying mantis head underneath or something. I don't think she's human. All right, she talks like the aliens from Mars Attacks. So yeah, I'm not endorsing her. I'm also not endorsing Donald Trump because I don't think that the leader of the free world should be somebody with the notoriety of the Kardashians. Okay, quite frankly, I'd rather have Bruce Jenner, Caitlyn Jenner, as the president of the United States than Donald Trump, because he's just a fucking idiot. Okay, I'm sorry. I know that's I'm coming into a flood zone here, Gus. Now we're coming into a flood zone here, guys. Got to slow her down.
Okay.
All right, we're going dark for a second.
Somebody after me then?
Yeah, Donald Trump's a fucking idiot. Okay, I mean, let's face it. Yeah, okay, he's a good businessman who was born with a silver spoon in his mouth. He's never had to worry about anything. He got to go to college. He's a master promoter. But let's face it, okay, he's as dumb as a bag of hammers. All right, he really is. And this is not the guy that you want handling the nuclear arsenal. It just isn't. I mean, this is Stephen King's Dead Zone revisited. And, you know, it's like Martin Sheen running out and going, "Gentlemen, Mr. Secretary, the missiles are flying." What? What the fuck? Yeah, you really want that guy in charge of all this shit? I mean, really? He wants to build a wall with Mexico? Who the hell's going to pick your fruit? I mean, seriously, who's going to pick the fruit? I'm not coming down to pick the fruit, okay? I'll just tell you right now. I got other shit going on, all right? So, no, that's not going to happen. I know it's dark here, and you're probably thinking, "Jeez, does this guy ever shut up?" No, not really. I don't. And I can show you flooding at night, but you probably wouldn't see anything. So we're just going to leave it at this. This is the dark part of Ice Road Musing, edition 12. Or was it 14? I don't know. Whatever. Okay, it is what it is. Now these guys are out working, cutting holes in the ice and flooding it to reinforce it. You know, interesting. They auger the holes, and then they put these typhoon pumps down there and fire that up, and they just flood the piss out of everything and hope everything freezes. Right now where we are, it's minus 23 out, so it's relatively cold, but we've had less than warm temperatures. Okay, hang on, I gotta let the convoy know what I'm doing here. Okay, once we get past the last flood truck, you can get her back up to speed, guys. God, I'm friggin' pretty tired. As you can probably tell by the rambling, you know, I'm pretty tired. I hope this doesn't look like a bunch of gobbledygook tomorrow. I'll be apprehensive about putting it up, but, you know, I'm hoping that I'm being somewhat funny. Yeah. Anyways, so there we go. All right, so we're gonna wrap her up. I'm gonna try and get back to my audio book, and I'm gonna drop my camera. All right, and hopefully the video turns out, and we can post it up, because I don't have a lot of text to put into the blog this week. Just because of how limited my time has been. I really am. I'm working my ass off out here. All right, I'm trying to get in as much work as we get paid by the trip as possible, and you know, we'll slow down at some point, and then we'll go from there. So, on that note, this episode of the Ice Road Musing, episode number 77, was brought to you by Diet Mountain Dew. It's got no sugar in it, but lots of other shit that's probably really bad for you. So, have a good one, and we'll catch you on the next one.